Well, scumbag guys, cause whatnot. We right back with another one on StreamYard. And right here, we will talk about why human beings are so ashamed of themselves. Or why do you think human beings are so ashamed of themselves? This right here is an open discussion. Everybody can join. If you have something to say, come and join. Talk your piece, man. Talk your piece. This is more like a discussion, not even a debate, a mutual dialogue to come to a conclusion. Not even to come to a conclusion, but to come to some conclusions. Why human beings are so ashamed to be themselves or of themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it goes deep. It goes very, very deep. But before y'all join, let me talk a little bit. Let me talk a little bit before y'all join. So, the big reason, or a big reason why human beings are so ashamed is what is considered as normal. You wouldn't be ashamed of yourself if you have nothing to compare yourself with. And comparison is like a big keyword. Comparison is very normal in this society. And the keyword normal is like the main thing which is destroying damn near everybody's self-esteem. The word normal. I'm afraid to not be normal. I am not normal. This is not normal. And this is like one of the prime reasons why humans are so ashamed of themselves. We have something called norms. Not we, but humans invented something called norms. And a norm is what's made normal. You know what I'm saying? But somebody joined. What's good?
It's your boy.
Nice, nice. Yeah, boy, the raising sun right back with the other one. Peace, yo.
Yeah. I had to
Yes, sir.
represent. I got the red on, because I'm a Leo ascendant. It's your
Yes,
boy. Open
sir.
Eye Beats. It's your
Yeah,
boy
boy,
Mello.
open third eye beats. What's good, bro? What you gotta say, man?
Oh shit! I was just popping in and see what you want.
We're just making a quick discussion right here. So we wanted to talk about why human beings are so ashamed of themselves. So do you have like something to say towards like the title?
Why human
What's like
beings
your
are?
take on this?
You said why human beings are ashamed of themselves?
Yeah, pretty much. Like why humans feel so much shame.
Uh, I mean, like I feel like they might do something and then like they end up like looking back at like what they did. I mean, because they might have like got lost into the light. You feel me? Like they got
You
lost
said
into
light on light.
yeah, light, like information.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
They might have got lost in the light. They might have thought it was all bright, and then like it didn't. It wasn't. It ended up like it wasn't like that. Like they probably should have took like a better made a better decision for a better outcome.
Pretty much, man. But light is like a big keyword right here. Light. I was talking about like society and what's made normal. And in this society, a ton of lights are made normal, such as how you should be, like concepts on how somebody should be. This is like, oh damn. But anyways, this is like a big reason why humans feel so insecure. It's all because they, is right?
Oh yeah,
You
you
good?
good, you good. I can hear you.
Okay.
I had to
Like
touch
a
my real
light,
quick.
as far as informations are very normal in this society, and a shit ton of like norms are pushed out, such as you have to be like this in order to be accepted. Like in my opinion, this is like the biggest reason why human beings feel so much shame. We have a lot of ideals and a lot of templates to fulfill in order to be seen as somebody who can be accepted,
What do
and
you
this is like the downfall.
what do you
You say
mean
what?
ideals?
Such as somebody is like in that way, and now he's as seen as somebody cool. You know what I'm saying? We have like conclusions and like role models, not even role models, but like guidelines on how to be to get accepted, such as following certain trends, following
Yeah,
certain beauty standards, etc., etc.
following
So shit like that. You know what
celebrities,
I'm saying?
like trying to be like cussing that.
Exactly, type shit, man. Like being a popular streamer type shit, talking in a specific lingo, like this brain rot type of lingo.
Yeah,
We
it's
all have
brain rot,
certain
bro.
like yeah, we all have certain like references to fulfill in order to get accepted. And these references, once they are not fulfilled, you are seen in an alienated type of way. Like if everybody, for instance, is talking about Kaizenet, but you don't watch Kaizenet, you kind of feel alienated to the point you don't feel accepted. And
But
people look at you like to somebody stupid, like to somebody who's going against the grain. And this is like a big issue in this society. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because
It's
it's seen as so normal, like,
right.
like, and then
And
once you be like, have some like Uranus energy, and be like rebellious or go against, like you said, go against the grain and be different, like that's you're taking yourself outside of the box, like, or like
essentially, yeah.
you could like look from outside of the box and like see all different types of angles from being outside of the box, like just like not following like
Type shit.
not following trends. Like you outside of the box, you can see the whole box. Like,
Yeah.
what does
And
Dolo mean
one
when he
thing,
says, "Oh my bad"?
yeah,
What?
go ahead, go ahead.
What does he mean when he says square out the circle?
Who? Come
What
again?
what did, what did Flight say whenever he said square out the circle?
Us squaring out the circle just means what's this, like a question?
Yeah, yeah. What does it mean?
Ah, okay, okay. It means like making a logical conclusion as far as what space you're in. The circle is like
Oh
the
yeah, that
space, you
makes
know what I'm
sense.
saying? The circle is the space. And when you make a square out of the circle, you make logical conclusions instead of that space.
Right, because you're
Like for
creating a
instance,
line.
type shit. Like for instance, when somebody feels insecure, this is like the space they are in. And when they come up with like logic and angles to tackle their insecurities, or when they come up with justifications, they're squaring out their circle. When you pretty much add logic to your space, when you try to understand what space you're in, logically speaking, when you add structure, organization, etc., inside of your space, you know what I'm saying? It's very
Hmm.
simple. Talking about what you were saying earlier, I actually was about to say the same shit. And it's like some Uranus type shit when it comes to shame. When you are uniquely yourself, you go against everybody's individuality because even in the sign of Aquarius, individuality slash the sun is the way. When you tap into your own individuality, you automatically rebel against everybody's individuality. So automatically, when you are unique, when you are somebody who's not normal, you tend to be in a certain space which goes against everybody. And this is like something human beings are deeply afraid of. Tapping into your individuality, your originality.
Right.
Because once you are,
They're afraid of like going into that space with like being like, I guess, like naked, like like not knowing, like not because I guess as humans we cling on to like security, and like
yeah,
knowing shit, but then when
keyword,
you like.
security.
Mhm.
Security are like concept, light, information. And this is like Saturn on the Aquarius side. You know what I'm saying? We cling on to security as far as social constructs. Social constructs are like security to base your individuality on. When you build your individuality based on, I don't know, watching I show speed 24/7, you have like an easy access to be accepted because everybody agrees with watching I show speed 24/7 type shit. I know this is like a goofy example, but it's still pretty much very real.
But
When
it's
you
real, yeah.
base when you base your individuality based on society, this is like a safe haven for you to not feel alienated. Versus if you drop your dumbass, your heavy ass balls, if you drop your goddamn dick and make your own individuality, regardless if people follow it or not, it's
Yeah,
like something which is kind of risky type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I love being alienated, like, I love taking
I
myself,
feel you. And
like,
talking, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I I I really like, I love, I don't know. It took me a while. Like, I just learned to like kind of just follow my North Node, and then everything started falling in place. You feel
You're
me?
talking about North Node. I was just talking about that shit, man. I wanted to talk about that shit. Like even for me, for instance, I've like one North Node in the 11th house. So this is like my whole scheme. This is like my whole topic. So growing up, I used to be like kind of ashamed to be uniquely myself and oppose everybody else's individuality type shit. And it doesn't
Mm,
make it any better that I'm a Leo. So I know all about that shit. Like shame, I don't
damn.
know, feeling insecure, not being accepted is like something which keeps on reoccurring in my life. Not right now, but it used to be. It used to be like in my past. I used to
Hmm.
be always kind of timid and kind of scared to be an individual when I was like a kid. Like not anymore when I was like 9 years old, 10 years old. Because when you truly are an individual, when you truly are yourself amongst society, like in your 11th house type of space, you have to be opposing to a certain degree. And when you are opposing, you will ruffle feathers by default. And even spiritually speaking, they say like humanity is like the fifth spiritual root race, which is rooted in the Leo nature. Everybody
Mhm.
likes to be accepted. Everybody likes to be validated. And when you do something which is not normal, you automatically disregard validation. And humans have a hard time disregarding validation because of mental conditioning. It all goes back to society, basically fucking your mind into believing that you need validation to be yourself. And in order to achieve validation, humans cling on to what's normal. You know what I'm saying? So this is like the whole correlation.
What's normal to them? Yeah, like yeah. And I
Type
got
shit, man.
Mercury and Mars in the 11th house. Like I be wanting to go out every day, bro. Like I don't like being in the house. Like I mean it's
Bro,
cold
I'm
right now.
outside 24/7. Look where I'm at, man. I'm never inside. There's like
Right.
I have this channel for over a year, and I only made like 2 videos in my actual house, man. I don't like being on the inside, man. I just fucking don't, man. Like being on
Yeah,
the inside is like phony as hell, man. I ain't gonna lie.
especially having a size room, bro. Like like
Yeah.
I can't just be at home. Like unless it's cold, it's got to be cold outside. Like for me not to do nothing,
Or
cause
even if it's cold outside, I'm always outside. It's like winter, it's freezing. I even got a goddamn heating system.
yeah,
I
yeah,
just
cause
cannot
you a
be on
Leo.
the goddamn inside.
Yeah, right. You a Leo, bro. You could like start. You could spark your own fire. Like you automatically fire, bro. Like you just walk out. You
Damn,
like, oh, I'm already. Like, it's not even cold out here. What do y'all mean it's cold out here? Like, what are y'all
man,
talking
that's
about?
deep,
I
man.
don't
That's
even
deep.
know.
I
That's
never
all.
really looked at shit from that perspective, man. It kind of makes sense, man. I'm really never cold because I already got fire. This is like
Yeah.
deep. If you have
Hmm.
something, you have no issue being like in that energy. If you truly have that shit, it could be like the most extreme condition. It still wouldn't matter. So it's all about like sticking to the title and to make this like a big correlation. It's all about having shit in your space already. If you feel ashamed 24/7, then that just means you don't have validation inside of your space 24/7. And when you don't have something, you're like a crackhead. You act like a fiend. You're like shaking your spiritual cup, man. You're acting like a spiritual bum. You're just shaking your cup for people to put their influence in your cup, man. It goes
Hmm.
very deep. When you don't have validation, you try to get validation from people. And this is like also the failure of human beings. They are not self sufficient, they're not self sustainable. They like to have shit from somebody else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Completely agree. I mean, like eventually you're able to like have your own. You're able to like build your own moral compass. Like
Type
over
shit.
time, going through experiences, like meet like coming across different people, like and then like eventually you're able to develop your own inner compass and know where to go and know like like I remember I was like one of the flight's videos. He said a positive spirit guide will lead you, or a real spirit guide. Sorry, let me say a real spirit guide will lead you to positive experiences, and a fake spirit guide will lead you into like guilt and like I guess like feeling negative and shit.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. Because a spiritual guide is something which is not in this reality. It is something on the inside. In it manifests as you having good thoughts or like guidance rather. When you are like amongst your ancestors, quote unquote, like internally speaking, you have guidance. It's like being amongst your family, physically speaking. When you are amongst your family, you feel like safe, you have orientation, you have like shelter, etc. So when you have good spiritual predecessors on the inside, you
Yeah.
always feel like you have a purpose. You feel like you know what to do. You are not overwhelmed by the world, essentially. And by the way, I feel like there's like an echo coming from you. I can hear
Oh,
myself like twice.
oh, is it me? Hold on, let me see.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna mute it real quick. See if it still does it.
yeah. It's coming from you. I can hear myself like twice type shit. It's kind of loud, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to pop in. I'm not sure what it is, but
It's
yeah.
okay, bro. It's okay, bro. It's not that bad, man. It doesn't matter. But anyways, I was about to say like when you are with your true, you fix it by the way. It's like gone. It's
Oh, it's
gone
good.
anyways.
Cool,
It's
cool.
good. It's good. But I was talking about like the spiritual predecessor type thing. When you have like your ancestors, for the lack of better words, inside of your space, you feel like you have orientation, safety, and like a sense of comfort inside of you. When you have safety and comfort inside of you, this is like an indicator to the point that you are safe. You have direction. You have good internal assets, so to
Right,
speak. You know what I'm saying?
right.
This is like a sign that you are truly with your kind, mentally speaking, because it goes deep. I kind of don't like to touch about like deep spiritual topics on my life, but let's just stick to it because people won't understand it anyways. So when you have, damn, I forgot my whole point, man. What the fuck? Ah, yeah, there we go. Things are like happening simultaneously. We
Mhm.
have different existences inside of ourselves. There is like a whole different world we are privy to inside of ourselves,
Yeah,
and
you
we
remember that,
connect.
like that
Yeah,
post I sent you. Remember, you could be in the present, like, and your body can be in the present, but your mind, you can go into like the past.
yeah,
Like the past
exactly,
and the future. Think about it. Like you can think about it.
exactly.
Like that's like
Because we
I
can
guess
travel.
that's
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
astral travel. I think
Yeah, this
astral
is
project.
astral traveling, traveling in like the astral world. The
Right.
astral world is not something physical. It is not like, oh, I'm leaving my body. No, I'm seeing Jesus Christ in some sort of planet.
I've
It is
seen
something.
past that.
I don't know, man. It's not some goofy shit like that, man. I'm about to see Michael Jackson's spirit or some shit like that,
Michael
man.
Jackson.
It's some mental shit. It's like you're traveling to some mental space which is not in your space currently. And it's
Mhm.
just essentially what people like to call as daydreaming. You switching your space. And when you are in the right space, you manifest good feelings. And when you have good feelings, you
Yeah.
receive something. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about this like 10,000 years ago or some shit like that in a post. I said, you can be in a space and receive from other spirits. When you are in a certain space, you receive from other spirits. And the kind of feelings you receive is like a
Right.
correlation to tell if what you receive is good or bad. So you have to have discernment when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's your attention because it's like a bank account.
Type shit. They even call it currency. It's like your currency. It's like you got them attention. This is
Right.
like spiritual money, so to speak. It's
This
all
the real
fluidity.
like this the real like this is the creator. Like you feel me? Like this is like the real currency is like, and then and then you get that back. Like depending on what your attention is on. Like if you have fruitful thoughts, and like your attention is towards like shit to be happening in your favor and shit like good thoughts, you're gonna get that back, because
Yeah,
that's the shit you get. That's what you're paying your attention towards. Your
true.
your
And this
esoteric currency.
This is what I'm always saying. Whatever you pay attention to or whatever you feed will always come back. It
Right.
might appear to be slow, like feelings are slow and feelings change rather slowly, but that doesn't mean that shit won't come back. It is your feelings are like your children, and you just can't abandon your children
Yeah, they're your
because
children. Like
yeah, because at
it's
some day they will knock at your door, Daddy, Daddy, where are you? You just can't goddamn neglect your feelings. At
right.
some point of time, your feelings will return and they will knock on your door, type shit. So we have to take responsibility and making a
Gotta take
correlation
yeah.
between like the title and this type of mechanism.
Gotta take
You just have
responsibility. I
to,
mean, you can still have fun. Like though, like Flight said, like it's good in moderation. Have fun, but as long as you're taking care of your responsibility, like that's really all that matters. I mean, that's one of the ways that you can actually be happy is by taking care of your
yeah,
responsibility. Because like
right.
once you got that going, like you pretty much got like I guess like motion. Like you
You have
got that
freedom.
going. You can work on your creative gifts and stuff like that.
Type shit, you have freedom, and this is like your whole
Freedom.
archetype. You're like, this is like funny that you are saying this because you're like a Taurus sun, Sagittarius moon. If
Hmm.
you take care of your responsibilities, like your moon sign, I meant to say your sun sign. If you take care of your responsibilities, like the practical Taurus natures, you feel freedom. It's funny that you are saying this because this is like your whole archetype. As I was saying, you're like a Earth sun sign. When you take care of your responsibilities, your moon sign automatically feels comfortable. Now you can be free. Now you can be happy. Now you can be all expansive and in that whole Sagittarian type of mode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I felt like, oh my gosh, when I finally just started leaning more towards like my north node, I started feeling like a whole lot better. It's like my life it started being more meaningful. Like
I feel it.
honestly, like and it started making me happy. Like when I started like going to when I found out what my north node is, and it started helping me because I use that shit as a tool, like everything else, like in life.
Right. And the like battle is that you don't get ashamed and afraid when you jump into your north node. Because I know you feel this. When you are like pursuing your north node, you don't feel necessarily comfortable. It feels like you're doing something wrong. It feels like something is like very chaotic, etc. Your north node doesn't feel right. But
Hmm.
that doesn't mean you
Right.
shouldn't pursue your North Node because of the benefits you get. It is like doing something you could never imagine you was capable of. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're about to bungee jump. It feels scary as hell. It feels like, I don't know, you're about to die. But when you actually jump and you like land on the ground once again, you feel like relief. You feel like kind of proud of yourself. And this is like how you can understand the North Node for everybody else who's watching. It feels
Right.
uncomfortable. But when you actually jump, when you actually got them have your nuts together, when you actually drop your bolts, you feel like you're like finally evolving. You're
Right.
finally getting somewhere in your life.
You walk in somewhere, you be like, it's your boy, it's your boy, it's your boy.
Yes, time shipment, time shipment. And it's funny that you're saying this because, as I was saying, my North Node is in the 11th node. What I'm doing right now is my North Node, associating myself with like the world, technology, etc. And I used to be like kind of nervous about that shit, but now I feel like I'm the fucking boy, man. Now I'm saying like ECRY 24/7 because
Right,
I'm
right,
not afraid of my North Node anymore. And fear
right.
only lasts for so long. Fear lasts like 2 seconds, 5 seconds, and then it's over. It's not all about succumbing to your fear. It's still doing it. Like to make it all a correlation to the title. It's like people think being courageous will fix your shame. And it does. But courage is misunderstood as you feel it as people thinking that you need to be like confident 24/7. But courage is still doing something even though you feel afraid. And this is where courage is coming from. And this is how you can handle your shame. When you feel ashamed, but you still are doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You still got the courage to do it. Like
To,
you know.
to still drop your balls, even though everybody thinks you look like ass, you look like cringe as hell type shit. You still have
Right.
to do it.
Like I forgot what Dolo said. He said treat it like it's nothing. I just be treating shit like it's nothing. Like honestly.
Hell yeah. And
Like
that shit gets tricky. I was even talking about this in my stream early on, in my first stream. Treating shit like nothing appears to be hard because we live in reality. Things are something, things are condensed, things appear to be influential, heavy, real, and it's kind of hard to treat something like nothing because we are always seeing heavy things. Reality is heavy, reality is sluggish. And this is not something which is easy. It's like easier said than done, but we still have to do it. We have to try to goddamn diminish the validation or like the credibility of the object right in front of us. Yeah, it's here. The scenario is here, but you still have to figure out a way in which that scenario is not as serious. You know what I'm saying?
but facts, facts, facts. Esoteric facts.
Hell
That's
yeah, bro. Kai
real.
Cenat could never. Kai Cenat could never, bro.
For real,
Kai
for real.
could
I mean,
never.
you go. It's just like with relationships. Like I remember, like I get all like my advice. Like I really like Dolo is really my teacher for real. So like
Same.
I be like I just remember him saying like even with relationships, like it could just be like you don't want to be like because everybody. I remember when he said everybody trying to be on their 1-2s. Everybody trying to get on their 1-2s. So if you don't got nothing going for yourself, you don't got no goals like you just gonna be wasting another person's time. You know,
Yeah,
like
just lock yourself in your goddamn crib if you have nothing going on, man. I hate people who have nothing going on. I
yeah,
mean, if you are doing nothing 24/7, don't even talk to me. Because at that point, you're causing harm to me and yourself.
right. You gotta have some like goal. I mean, that's literally like that's another thing that would like make you like is I know it's not all about being happy, but like it's more so being like for me it's being satisfied. Like you know, and like
Yeah,
knowing that I got some shit going for myself. Like I love
true.
making music. Like I'll just wake up, I'll be like, damn, I want to make some music today. Like
I feel you. And this is what's the most important thing in life to have a purpose. Talking about
right.
Dolo, I was like hearing Dolo saying if you have a purpose, you have like an esoteric job. You have something to return to. And when you have like a job, mentally speaking, you don't feel homeless. You feel like you're productive. And the purpose is something everybody has to have. And this is even helping with the shame. When you have a purpose, when you have something going on, you don't feel directionless. And it gives you a sense of self worth. It gives you like
Yeah.
self esteem. For an example, like you like to do music. When you do music, you feel like you accomplish something. You develop self esteem. You don't feel like a
Mhm.
worthless nobody compared to somebody who's eating Takis 24/7, just watching the news and some shit like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right. Their attention is going like towards like all these things. It's like if you just like lock in, focus, and put your attention towards like that. Just like if you write down your goals, and like it's like a real sense of like satisfaction. Like I mean, not, or like it's like a dopamine thing. Like you're actually getting real dopamine by having goals, and then like finishing your goals, and at the end of the day, like you're like, damn, like I actually feel good. Like now I can watch a movie. Now I can go,
Yeah, yeah.
now I
Oh
can
my
go
god, this is
parlay.
some real shit, man. You're like absolutely onto something because I'm doing this mechanism 24/7. I have shit going on, and when I hustle throughout my whole day towards my purpose, I can finally feel like I'm now like justified to relax. I'm now justified to dive into my pleasures, etc. Because it's not all about diminishing like pleasures. You can still pleasure yourself, like pause. You can still enjoy yourself, play video games, watch sports, etc. But it's about the percentage level. You still have to take care of your goddamn responsibilities or like your purpose. And when you
Mhm.
finally took care of your purpose, you were productive throughout the day. Now the pleasures hit even harder. Now,
Yeah,
like the goddamn, I don't know, video games, TV sessions, they hit even harder. It's not
your
all about
relationships,
diminishing those. It's
even
about reducing those. You know what I'm saying?
right, even your relationships start improving. Like your mood improves, your relationships
Yeah.
improve.
Physical health, everything. Even how you look. How you
Yeah,
look will change. If you like practice good mental natures, your face will change. When you practice good things, spiritually speaking, you will look less ugly. Like somebody looks like, I don't know, maybe they look like 40 and they're like 20. But when they start to develop healthy spiritual natures, they
hmm
start to look young again. They start to look beautiful again. Because the mind creates this physical body. Somebody in a state of tension creates tension face expressions. But somebody in a state of happiness creates happy face expressions. And as everybody knows, unhealthy mental states actually make you sick. So this shit is also influencing your body directly. You know what I'm saying?
hmm yeah,
But I like how you say that you have to take care of your purpose first because I'm doing this 24/7. Best believe if I'm done after this live stream, I will go dive into some pleasures because now I'm done with what I label as productive. When I'm
hmm
finished with my productivity, I dive into some pleasures because now they are less harmful, they are less destructive. You know what I'm saying? This is like a very good point, man. I definitely agree with that point.
yeah. And then we're like in Aquarius season, so it's like going also like along with the transits, like a boat on some water. Like
Live shit.
like you got direction because the transits. Like the sun is in Aquarius, the moon is in Sagittarius right now, which is why yesterday I went to a concert, bro. Oh my gosh, bro, I got fucked up. I had to get like. They put me out in the wheelchair, bro. Like I got the
What?
video. Yeah, they put
Oh,
me out in the
eh?
wheelchair. I'm telling you, bro, I was fucked up. Like I
Bro,
went
they
to
turned you into Steve Hawking, man. That's fucked up, man. What
bro,
the
no,
fuck?
yeah, they went full Steve Hawking on me, bro. Like
Hell no,
too bad I
man.
didn't have the hello, the
Bro,
little
how did you
computer.
turn into a wheel? Why did they put you on a wheelchair? What happened, bro?
Bro, I was so fucked up. Like you feel me? Like I was
Oh,
drink.
hell
I
no.
drank. I drank too much, and like, bro, it's so crazy. Like I drank, and like I went in there, and like everything, like I just remember like drinking, going in there, and then there was some good songs. Everything else, I don't remember, bro. I completely blacked out. Completely
Bro,
blacked out. And then I
ain't no
woke up.
fucking way, bro.
I woke up. I'm like, where the fuck am I at? Like, and my friend, bro, he saved me, bro.
Damn.
Like, he saved me. Like cause
The
they
top
could
10
have
thresholds, man.
I could have been arrested, bro. Like if my friend didn't come like save me. So yeah, I just woke up. I'm like, damn, what the fuck happened? Like that's the real thing, bro. Like that's why and I told myself I was like in 2025 because I already stopped smoking, bro. Like I stopped smoking
Yeah, same,
nicotine,
same.
bro. It was so hard to stop smoking nicotine. Everybody does it, and like I don't know if it's just like a social thing, like.
For me, it was kind of easy. It was like I was smoking for 3 years straight and I dropped it like it's nothing.
Damn,
But
you
then,
used to smoke, Mello?
yeah, I still do sometimes. I got faded last
Oh,
night, bro.
or I mean like tobacco,
Oh, no, I'm talking about weed. No, no, I don't smoke. No, I don't smoke no cigarettes, nothing.
yeah, no, yeah. It took me forever, like to get off of that. Like,
Yeah.
because once you start, bro, oh my god, like it just takes so long. Like,
What
um,
I what I used to like, do you know these like nicotine patches, these Zins?
yeah, the Zens.
Like in Europe, they're like 10,000 times harder, 10,000 times more extreme. They're called snus. They're like
Yeah,
Zins, but in a super saiyan version. I used to do these, man. They like they got you like extremely fucked up, and you used to take one, and it used to be like I don't know. They made you into Steve Hawking. They got you geeking like a motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. These used to be good as fuck, man. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
at my job, man, when I was like working at like my side hustle, I used to pop some goddamn in, and I used to geek like a motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. These are good as hell, man.
For real, bro. Like I've done so much crazy shit. Like just like geeking like out like bro. I took mushrooms. Like I don't look. I once I
Oh,
found out
hell.
like because Dolo. I remember Dolo said like this is what made me stop taking mushrooms. When Dolo said he's like it's causing brain damage. Like all you're
Yeah,
doing
it
is
does.
your brain is trying to repair itself. I'm like damn. That makes sense.
Man, what
Like
the fuck?
it makes sense. I was like, damn, that's why I was seeing like colors, like it's like you're like locked in your thoughts. It's like putting you in a cage and like locking it, and you're in there with your thoughts, and like you can't go. It's like hard to be in like that nothingness space when you take shrooms. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's not a good
It,
like it
it
can
makes
be a good.
sense
It
because like
can.
when you take like shrooms, all you see is like colors. You're like trapped in your mind type shit. Your mind is like producing colors, and when you take shrooms, all you see is like flashing lights and some shit like that. But I never done any shrooms, so I don't even know. I've never done some shrooms type shit.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't suggest it. Like I actually I'm
I know.
never.
I would never, bro. I would never, bro.
Right, yeah, yeah. I would never. I'm never taking shrooms again. I'm never like. I don't want to drink. Like I really like just drinking alcohol is just a bad experience. So I went into 2025. Like I stopped smoking. I didn't want to. I stopped drinking actually. Last night I was
Hey,
just like, you know what? I'll have one. Shit, bad idea, bro. Bad idea.
bro,
Uh,
I used to drink like a motherfucker, man. I remember when I was like 16, I was like
mhm.
at a trip with my class. We was like in Berlin for a couple of days, and I used to drink like 12 beers in one day, and like or like 15 beers in one day, and I was geeking to the max, man. We was like in one hotel, and I completely forgot that day. I couldn't remember shit, man. I was drunk
Right.
like a motherfucker. I was like walking in that hotel. I woke up, had like a memory. I fell asleep, woke up. I was walking, and that shit was like crazy. And I remember I was walking to a room to a goddamn shoddy. I don't know what the fuck I was doing in this room, but the next day I woke up. Next to me was like a girl. It was like crazy. It was like some movie type shit. Like
Damn, it sounds
I was
like it.
drunk. I was drunk so hard. I woke up next to me was some whole different person, man. That shit got me geeking like a motherfucker, man.
Damn, you got fucked
That shit
up.
was
Like,
like after this night, I never drank again, bro. I never drank again, man.
yeah, no, I
Until
don't
like
want to
three
drink
years
again.
later.
That shit is
Until three
poison.
years later.
It's poison, bro. Remember what I sent you on Instagram? That post. It says your
Yeah,
body.
yeah. Food is like your motor or some shit like that.
Right, yeah, like that's the fuel that you put in your body. Like your body is the
Yeah.
car, and like you're like if the a luxury car, you're gonna give it premium gas. Like like
Type shit.
so it's the same thing with food. You like if you're feeding your body nutrient food, then you're gonna have energy to fucking like be able. You're gonna then you're really gonna be the pilot. Like you're really gonna be flying.
Type
But
shit, bro. I'm
if you
telling you.
you
Like
feel me?
this night, when I was like drunk as hell, man. It felt like I was losing my memory. I was like walking. I remember one frame. I passed out. I was walking. I was in a whole different room type shit. It felt like I was teleporting, man. That shit got me fucked up, man. Like alcohol really does numbers to your intelligence, man. Alcohol really does a number on your body. It fucks up your gut. It
Mhm.
makes you like lose yourself because alcohol targets your individuality. It targets your solar plexus. Hence, you feel like heat among your stomach area when you're drunk as hell. When
Right.
you drink a lot, you tend to lose your individuality. Hence, you do some crazy shit, man.
Bro, okay, look, my girlfriend, she was on point because she is also into astrology. She told me she was like, whenever you drink, you're like it's like your moon sign turns into your sun sign. Like your sun sign
Yeah, yeah.
gets switched with
It's a
your moon
fact. It's
sign.
a fact.
That's crazy, yo. Cause like it makes you emotional. So like I guess like I'm a Sagittarius sun. Whenever I start drinking, like I guess I mean I like
Bro, I'm wilding as hell when I'm drunk. I'm a fucking Leo sun, Sag moon, Scorpio south node.
mhm.
There's like I almost went to jail when I'm drunk, man. Type shit. I'm like a living crash out when I'm drunk. That
Nah,
shit
for
is like
real.
crazy. That shit is like crazy, crazy. I hate fucking alcohol, man. I don't drink so much.
No, I'm with you on that, but I ain't drinking. Like, I really don't want to drink the rest of this year. I don't even want to look at a bottle. I've never, I don't drink alcohol no more because I remember it made me throw up so bad, And it's like when I even look at a bottle of alcohol, like I just remember the smell, and like it just makes me want to throw up. Like
No, I feel you, man.
I can't even
I
look
feel
at
you,
it.
bro. So the thing like with alcohol is like about me, I'm like a Scorpio South Node but for some strange reason, I'm like very resistant when it comes to drugs. Like when I smoke, my eyes never get red. When I drink, I was never throwing up type shit. I'm very resistant when it comes to drugs, even though I don't do a lot of drugs. So I have to be extra careful because my resistance is like through the roof for some strange reason, even though in this lifetime I was barely consuming any drugs, man. You have to be very careful if you have a lot of Mars or like Scorpio or like Aries, even Capricorn in your chart, because it makes you resistant towards drugs. When there's a lot of resistance, you don't know your limits. Like
Mm.
somebody who's able to tank a lot of alcohol, somebody who's able to goddamn chuck a lot of alcohol without geeking, is like the first person who gets like liver cancer or like stomach cancer or some shit like that, man.
Yeah, yeah, like that's a real thing. Health and astrology, like those also go hand in hand. Like just like
That's it.
spirituality and astrology, like those like it all just goes hand in hand. Like
Yeah,
because I got
talking about health and astrology, this is like your
mhm,
sixth house. You have to peep your sixth house.
your sixth
And
house.
my
Yeah.
sixth house conjuncts Pluto. So this is like kind of fucked up when it comes to me. Like my health is constantly getting transformed. My health is kind of fucked up, man, because I have Pluto in my sixth house. You have to peep your sixth house. Like your sixth house is like a big indication to where your health is leading and how your health is supposed to be structured. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I got Capricorn in my sixth house. I be having to watch out for like my kneecaps. Real shit.
You
I gotta be. Yeah.
some
Real shit.
arthritis in your kneecaps type shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. I know. Don't be joking about it all the time, but it's a real thing. Like people with North Node and Cancer, like I don't like your South Node and Capricorn be having kneecap problems. Or
That's
actually, no,
fucked
I'm
up,
sorry,
man.
South Node. I think I meant to say stellium. Yeah, stellium. Sorry, not North Node.
But low-key,
Stellium.
the stellium and south node are like similar. They're kind of similar if you have the
Oh, they
stellium
are.
and the south node. They're kind of similar because a stellium builds familiarity. Let's just say somebody has a first
Right.
house stellium. That person is familiar with being an individual and being like kind of narcissistic, etc. Versus if you have a south node in your first house, it kind of manifests the same results because a stellium slash south node manifests familiarity, and familiarity makes you already good at something. But too much familiarity leads to stagnation and illnesses. So a stellium and the south node are low key the same thing, not entirely, but low key. So you have
Mm.
to get out of your stellium and you have to get out of your south node type shit.
If I have Libra 29 degrees in my fourth house, does that I mean like I be playing out them like it's not Scorpio, right? That like is it cusping with Scorpio?
Caspi. It is Caspi. You're like a Libra slash Scorpio in that house. You have like both
Uh,
influences. You're like wishy washy. Sometimes you're this, sometimes you're that type shit.
yeah, because when my girlfriend be trying to argue, bro, I do not want to be like hearing it. I just like I hang up, bro. She hates that, but I don't be having time for that, bro. Like
Bro, like Libra in the fourth house makes you like a peacekeeper when it comes to your relationships. Either you like go overboard for creating balance, or you just straight up don't give a fuck and you just leave somebody, like hanging up type shit. But I have like Libra in my fourth house too. What manifests like in my life, if I really care about you, I'm like very fair. I'm like, damn, yeah, I treat you like I treat me type shit.
bro, that's
Somebody with Libra in
real
the
shit.
fourth house, it's like somebody who's overly genuine. You like, oh, you give somebody your whole everything. And this is like me, like you're like overly romantic. When you love somebody, when you care about somebody, that person is like your damn everything. It's like your everything. That person is like your one and only type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that placement kind of makes somebody too much of a lover boy. And I even have two Venus in my 12th house, man. I'm a whole Roman romantic ass retard. I'm a romantic ass retard, man. I'm a romantic retard. I ain't gonna lie.
Drake Drake got Libra in his sport. No, I'm playing.
Ah,
I'm playing.
oh,
he
hell
said
no, man.
because he said like a lover boy. I was like, oh yeah, Drake probably got it then. Like,
Certified lover boy with his zesty ass, man. Drake might be low key gay, man. I don't know why, but I think Drake is like bisexual for some reason. In my mind, he's kind of gay. I don't know why, man.
he got like that white boy voice, like
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god, he's like kind of zesty. He's like
Yeah,
sassy with it, man.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That's like crazy, man. Like some people who are mixed, like some black slash white people, in some cases they act like purely white. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been a lot
Right.
around light skins in my life. I've seen a lot of light skins, And light skins kind of act like white. Not light skins, but half caste. They act like kind of white. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is with light skins, man. That shit's crazy.
I was gonna tell you when I come to Germany, bro, we gotta go to this thing. It's called Tomorrowland, like, and that shit is lit in Europe, bro. Oh my god, it should be lit.
I don't even know what it is.
It's like an EDM. It's like a festival. I think it's like a big
Oh,
ass fucking
some
festival.
shit
Like,
like Rolling Loud?
oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Like it's like
Hell yeah.
it's EDM, like electronic dance music, and like there's a lot of people that show up there, and like it's a lot of really like good DJs. They
That
I'm going
sounds
to one.
fire, bro.
I'm gonna be like there's one in Thailand. That's the one I'm going to next year. Are you doing any traveling this year?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
You just
I
going
don't think
to?
so. I stay my ass here. I'm staying in Germany, I think so.
Mm. Well, that's why I mean next year I'm gonna go to Thailand, but like yeah, when cause my cousin
Hitting
is
us
up
some
there.
fanboys type shit. Talking some fanboys type shit. What you doing in
Yeah,
Thailand, man?
I don't know like I I don't
See
smoke
some
anymore like
trannies
but
for $2.
I don't smoke anymore but like I like I smoke there because of the occasion and shit like not tobacco. I'm talking about weed. Like
Weed is
weed
like
is
cheap Italian Thailand. It's extremely
yeah
cheap.
yeah
It's
they got
extremely cheap.
bro. I'm gonna get like a whole like goddamn fucking pack. But like my cousin, he lives there in Germany, so I'm going to visit him. And when I go visit him, like we're all
What he
like,
at?
I'm saying we could all
In
kick
which
it.
part?
Like we could like pull up to Tomorrowland type shit. Like
We will.
probably
In
take a
which part
vlog,
is your cousin at?
huh?
In which part does your cousin live? Do you know?
Shit, I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Like I'm
But
in the west. I'm in the far west. I'm extremely west.
oh, you are.
I'm west.
May,
I'm on the
maybe
west
he's
side.
right. Yeah, he's probably. Hopefully, he's like near. I mean, it don't matter, bro. No matter how far you are, like I still pull up on you.
It's still
Like we
kind of
could take
close. I'll still meet you type shit. Like it's not
right.
too
Yeah,
big of a
yeah.
country.
And I pull up with the vlog. You feel me? I like.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We,
I'll be on the live, like like yeah.
let's get
This
I'm done. We'll do some crash out shit, man. We will crash the fuck out on some
no
alcohol, man.
real shit. Like you know what I'm saying? We could like, but I'm telling you, we could like go into some like we can go climb like some. I used to do this with some friends. It was like we breaking. We wouldn't break in. I'm sorry. Like we would just go in there, and like it'd be abandoned buildings, and we'd go all the way to the rooftop. And my friends, they used to do some crazy ass shit. This dude, he was hanging from the bar, like over the city, like
Oh
if
my
he
god, man. I don't know. I would never, bro.
bro, if he would have let go, he would have fucking like that would have been the longest fall. Like,
What the fuck? Hell no, man. We ain't doing that, bro. We ain't
no,
doing
yeah,
that,
we
bro.
ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that, bro. We are
You
not
know what
doing
I'm saying?
that, bro. I'm
I
sorry.
I like life, I like living life. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But like going to the top, like of a rooftop, that's what I do want to do. You feel me? I like go to the top of a rooftop and like put on some put on some like music, take some pictures, probably take some outfit pics. I'm just like that. I'll take an outfit pic on top
Yeah,
of the
bro. It's
roof.
that Sagittarian Leo vision, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel you. It's that
Yeah, bro.
Sagittarius X Leo vision, bro. We will get lit, man. We will get lit. But I'm telling you, if we are like 10,000 feet in the sky, no fucking alcohol. There will be no alcohol.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Real
want
shit.
anybody to hit like a backflip and think he's like Jesus and he can fly in the middle of them. We will have no alcohol in 10,000 feet above, man. I tell you so much, bro.
Right. Yeah. No, it's crazy, bro. I heard some shit like with the soul group, like somebody this one dude in soul group, he jumped out of a window, bro, and he like committed
Bro,
suicide.
he's retarded, bro. He's
You
fucking
heard about
retarded.
it?
I guarantee. Like something about me, I bully people in my real life who are retarded. Like in my friend group, nobody does anything retarded because if somebody does anything retarded, we will bully the fuck out of that person. Bullying is the real thing. We have to bring back bullying. If somebody does anything retarded, he will get
Yeah.
bullied right on the spot, bro. No hesitation. Right on the spot, bro.
Right. I mean, because that's also good too, because then they can build a stronger mindset.
Yeah, on some spiritual shit, you have to go through the fire. And I'm a double fire sign. You have to go to the fucking fireman. If you don't get some roasting sessions inside of your goddamn spirit, you won't know any better. It's like
That's
some
real
people
shit.
need the hard way, no homo. Some people need some goddamn esoteric slapping sessions. You know what I'm saying? Some people are so retarded, you have to beat their ass. Maybe not physically, but mentally speaking. Because
Yeah.
people will never learn. They will never learn.
You gotta give them an esoteric spanking.
Type shit, man. Type shit, man. Turn into the esoteric Chris Brown and slapping bitches left and right.
Damn.
The esoteric Chris Brown himself, bro.
Nah,
But I'm
real
not beating
shit.
bitches. I am not beating bitches, bro.
Real shit. But yeah, nah, it's always good. Yeah, like I said, we can like we'll be able to have like a spiritual live and shit. And
Bro,
then
we will. We have the spiritual crash out life. We will
yeah,
crash the hell out on a life, man.
nah, for real, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Like we're gonna be doing side quest type shit. You feel me?
Hype shit, bro, on some mystical shit, bro. On some mystical purple type shit, bro. We will do
like
some wizard shit, man.
we might go on top of a train while it's like while
Oh,
it's
hell no.
going.
No, we ain't doing that, bro. We ain't risking our
We
life
we,
for views, bro. We
we
are
could
not
be
doing a lot for views, bro. We
we
ain't.
could be like the real life subway surfers. Like
Hell no, bro. Oh, fucking hell no, man. I don't want to die just yet, bro. I
no
don't
no
want to
yeah
die
yeah
just
you right
yet.
you right. I just be
I don't want
thinking
to
like
die just.
damn.
No stupid shit, bro. No stupid shit. No stupid
It's
shit.
it's cause I think it's because people be thinking like, huh, like I wonder what it feels like to like do that, and then they do it, and then they might end up dying. Like, oh man,
Yes, sometimes curiosity should be kept in limits, bro.
no,
I
real
can tell you
shit.
so much. Like when I was going to school in middle school, there was like a train station next to my school, right? And you know how train stations are like kind of electric? They're like highly charged with voltage. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that dude
yeah.
was jumping on that train station. I think
Uh,
he was drunk or something. He was either drunk or extremely retarded. I can't figure out which one it was. But he was grabbing the top of that whole line and he just electrocuted himself, man.
well,
That dude,
yeah.
it's like, but I got front, man. Thanks to him, we was like off school for like 3 days, man, because the whole school was in shock, man, type shit.
Damn,
That dude killed himself by accident, man. That shit is crazy, man.
I
Some
seen him.
people truly need some sense in that, man.
Yeah, little bit of common sense. That's I remember like Dolo said like if you're a tourist like focus on security, and like that would like save me if I'm like focused on
What you need to
security.
do is you need to make sure that you're comfortable type shit. Not on some zesty Drake type shit, but you need to be in some sort of comfort. Not
Right.
to be absolutely unstable. Because when you feel stable, you will perform at your highest level. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's sun sign has to be fulfilled. Like my sun sign, Leo. I have to make sure I'm in some sort of expressive type of environment. Because if I ain't, I feel like my space is smothered. You will Taurus. If you are not in a stable environment, if you don't feel stable like a motherfucker, if you don't feel bricked, no more boss, if you don't feel bricked and stable, you will act shaky and now your sun can't be utilized to its highest potential. Everybody's sun has to be matched. Everybody's sun has to be properly nurtured type shit. Similar to your moon sign.
Hmm. I resonate with that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
I find
and
that.
even like your sun and your moon is like the same thing. The sun is just the external side and the moon is the internal side. Because they both oppose Saturn. The sun opposes Saturn and the moon opposes Saturn. Meaning the sun and the moon are like the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like both the heart space, who you are, your heart, what's truly inside of you. And the
Mhm.
sun is the external part and the moon is the internal part. So both are truly who you really are, just externally and internally.
Facts, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know
Um.
what I'm saying, bro.
So yeah, whenever I go, cause that's true. That's true. But like, yeah, I'm gonna let you know. Like, I'll be out there. I'll be out there in like Germany probably next year.
Bro, tell me when you come. We will meet. We will make something happen, bro. If you
For
come,
sure.
we will make something happen. I ain't gonna lie, man. In an instant. Just like that, bro. We will make some goddamn magnificent ass goddamn live stream.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's gonna be lit.
Like,
But
I low key hate video calls because you don't feel the person right next to you. Like, from
mhm.
person to person, I know you feel this. You act way more hype. You feel like the energy. And
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
from video call to video call, you still feel it, but it's not 100% there. You still are like in your own room, sitting on your own ass, talking to like your goddamn phone. You know what I'm saying? Person to
Mhm.
person just can't be matched, man. So when you meet somebody person to person who is really in your space, it is like you both giving yourself energy. It's like two flames coming together. So when you meet somebody person to person who you truly fuck with, that shit will be like fucking goddamn magnificent, immaculate, and whatever kind of spectacular words there are. You know what
Real
I'm
shit.
saying?
Real shit. Um. But yeah. Like I said, I just wanted to come here and see what you was on.
You
I'm
bet,
glad
bro. You bet.
glad
Hey,
we
hey,
get
thanks
to.
for coming in, bro. I need to do more open panels. I'm not a very social person. I could give a rat's flying ass about people, but I need to do more open panels because they're kind of fun, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. And
That,
also,
that,
people like to watch open panels. You see, I have 5 views consistently. When I was talking the realest shit on planet Earth, nobody was like watching. But when people see some sort of gossip, some sort of interactions, people like to see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
It's good for my views. It's good for my views. I need to do more open panels. But I appreciate you coming
they
in, bro.
lit.
You're
They lit
always
for
welcome.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. The panels be lit always, always.
Hell yeah, bro. It's your
It's your
boy
boy.
type shit. It's your boy.
It's your boy. It's your boy. Checking out. Shout out to Mello.
Shout you out, man. Shout you out, Brody. Peace out, twin. But yeah, my guys and my girls and my whatnot. Does anybody wants to join? Because I'm kind of lonely. I'm lonely as hell, man. I'm lonely as hell. Does anybody likes to join? I'm an unsocialized fire zone. This is your chance. This is your chance to talk to Mello himself. So make sure you join if you want to join. I don't know when the next open panel will be. I'm not exactly an air sign. An air sign. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exactly an air sign. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, everything we was just saying still is conducive to the topic of shame. You just have to be yourself. You see, me and Open Third Eye Beats, we were just ourselves. And when you are yourself, everything just flows. Everything becomes easy, measy, peachy, creamy, and what? So it's not really a how to be yourself type of mechanism. It is just you have to be yourself. You cannot not be yourself. Like, how can you not be yourself? Oh, right now I don't feel like myself. Bro, you're always yourself. Who on earth are you fooling? Who on earth are you fooling? You are always yourself. You cannot not be yourself. The hell you talking about, huh? The fuck you talking about? And I mean, you cannot not be yourself. So don't get it twisted. Don't make the mistake to be like, I just need to be myself more. I just need to be more of myself. You are already yourself. Don't be so ridiculous. Nowadays, people make everything a mission. I have to be myself. I have to be myself. You are already yourself. This is like the failure of humans. This is like the internet mind. People who have like an internet mind, they think everything is a how to be like this, how to be like that, how to be like this. While in all actuality, you just have to do it. You just have to do it. It is as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm saying, but as we were saying, when it comes to shame, the main reason why people are afraid is because of society, because of what you think is normal. What you think is normal is never reality. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Yo. And also, I like to touch one thing. In all Diddy, I like to touch one thing. When it comes to drugs, because this topic is kind of intriguing, when it comes to drugs and being yourself, when you take any drug, when you take any substance inside of your space, who you are gets altered. Who you are gets fucking altered. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Who you are gets fucking altered, man. Ah, shout out my bro. That's my homie. Shout out to Hobby. You said, no, that was your stream, Big Mellow. I've been. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, bro. That's my homie, man. I know him since like day one. He's like my homie in real life. Shout him out, man. But anyways, my whatnot. Shame is like a society construct. Shame only happens because you believe to be a certain way, because you believe you need to be a certain way, because of society. You wouldn't feel shame if it wasn't for you having any reference in front of your mind. Like references on how to be diminish your own individuality. Like let's just say, I don't know, everybody likes to be like this in society, and this is popular in society. So everybody will be like this. And when you are not like that, now shame comes to be. Society is like a lot of pressure when it comes to cultivating your true individuality. Your true individuality has to oppose society because this society is fucking retarded. It is extremely retarded. I mean, if you base your individuality based on this society, you yourself are sick as hell because a sick world cannot goddamn produce a healthy individual. Let me repeat myself. A sick world cannot produce a healthy individual. So by default, I know it sounds very cliche. It sounds extremely cliche. But fuck what everybody else wants from you, such as expectations. Because just look at people. Just look at people. Just look at people's life and peep how they are doing. Do you really want to be like that? Do you really want to be like these people? It is like people do the most to impress people who they don't even give a fuck about. That shit is like crazy to me. And once again, I'm not here to goddamn make fun out of somebody. Irrational actions are like normal in life. Everybody's irrational. We do shit even though shit doesn't make any sense because we are emotionally attached to our goddamn insecurities and whatnot. But here's the key. The key is to understand that whatever you have in your space is only because you allow it to be inside of your space. Everything within you is there because you allow that shit to be in your space. Give me 2 seconds. I need to drink some. Give me 2 motherfucking 6. So, with that being said, the only time you're truly ashamed of yourself is because you have other people in your mind. You think these people wouldn't agree with whatever you're doing because for several reasons. And these several reasons are just based on society, and society is not something real. I mean, humans made society, so you base your individuality based on something which ain't even real, which is fucking ridiculous. That shit is like extremely ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? So keep that shit in mind, man. Don't nobody has the authority when it comes to making you a certain way. You are the way you are because of your decisions. And it should always be like that, man. You are who you are because you want to be like that. And you shouldn't keep others in your mind. You should be selfish right here. You should be extremely selfish when it comes to conducting yourself because you only have yourself. And when you cannot conduct yourself in your own image, everything you will goddamn produce is based on somebody else's agendas. And at that point, you're a slave to everybody else's will. And you have no choice but to feel miserable and drained when you come home. Because how could it be otherwise? You feel miserable and drained because you base your very actions based on expectations of somebody else type shit. As I was saying with my hobby, open third eye beats, man. Nowadays, popular archetypes determine personalities. I mean, people talk in TikTok type of lingo because otherwise they are not relatable. This is like a serious issue. This is an extremely serious issue. People talk like in brain rots, TikTok type of terminology, because otherwise they cannot felt, they cannot be felt, they cannot be relatable, they cannot evoke a sense of relatability because they have to piggyback based on what everybody else has been creating to be seen as relatable. And that shit is crazy. That shit is very crazy. That shit is extremely crazy. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, if anybody would like to join, feel free to join. I will be gone in 2 more minutes. In 2 minutes, your boy will dip. I will dip like a motherfucker. I will dip. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you want to join, hurry. Please hurry. Not please, but if you want to join, I don't give a fuck. If you don't join, you don't join. It's all up to y'all. No pressure. No fucking pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Don't worry, I don't bite. Don't worry, I don't bite, y'all. I don't bite. But anyways, shame is really the main reason why people's life is so hard. Life is not hard when you truly are yourself, and you cannot be yourself because of shame. So everything you truly have to tackle is shame. Without shame, your life becomes spectacular. Happiness comes to be because you are yourself. You need to keep that shit in your mind. Anytime you are yourself, you develop joy for no reason, happiness for no reason. And when you cannot be yourself, this is like somebody taking away your happiness. This is you being stripped away from your goddamn excitement. And this is torture. A lot of torture. When you cannot access your very self, regardless of how you look. You know what I'm saying? Some people might think I'm doing too much. Some people might think I'm doing the most. But who gives a fuck? I like to do the most. I like to do the most. I like to do much. I like to do too much. God damn it, man. But shame, shame is no issue. Even if you feel ashamed, act like you're not ashamed. You know what I'm saying? Courage, as I was saying earlier with my homie Open Third Eye Beats. Is ya boy, is ya boy. Shame is not all about, I meant to say courage is not all about not feeling shame. Courage is feeling shame and you still act. Even if your voice is shaking, even if you feel nervous, and even if you look insecure, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is that you still do what you like to do. And that's all there is. That's all it really is, man. You still need to do what you like to do, regardless on how you feel. Know what I'm saying? And feelings are very overrated. I mean, feelings are like bitches. Like, even in certain religious texts, they like to assign feelings to women. So feelings are bitches, you know what I'm saying? But in all actuality, you should just neglect your feelings sometimes because your feelings don't mirror reality. You know what I'm saying? But so much about that, man. If y'all want to join, feel free to join because I will leave at any second from now on. If y'all have anything to, if y'all have anything to say, click the link. Click the motherfucking link. You know what I'm saying? Click the motherfucking link. Click the link and don't be no fucking twink. You know what I'm saying? How late is it? Oh fuck it. That shall be enough for today. Second live stream. I made like 2 live streams in a row, man. I'll be going crazy today. But with that being said, your boy Blazing Man with the Raging Sun of the Blazing Star is signing out. I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all take care of yourselves. And I catch you guys soon enough, man. Peace out. Enjoy your fucking Saturday.